Would I rather... You mean like this game? Like, no. Yes.
Secure those blast doors! Move! Move! We've got contact! Sir, the captain needs you on the bridge ASAP! Better follow me!
No. I think this game would be pretty...
Help me, help you!
Or like... This, I mean, the speedrun wouldn't be as exciting.
Don't keep it loaded,
If
son. You'll have to find ammo as you
nothing was based on randomness. I mean, you know, it would still be very skillful. Like, you would just... You could... Obviously, you could optimize every little thing way better because you know the circumstances are the same every time. But it takes away the adaptation part, where you have to be able to adapt to different circumstances, which in my opinion is a bigger skill, probably.
Keep your head down, there's two of us in here now, remember? Covenant, on the landing above us.
Prepare to abandon ship. Combat teams, repel borders until ops personnel are away. Good luck. Who's out?
The life pods are launching. We should hurry.
Thanks, Keys.
The Covenant are destroying. Warning, blast doors closing. We have to use the ship's maintenance access ways. Follow the nav point. It will lead you to an opening.
Yeah, it's a nice thing.
It looks like the Covenant wanted to catch you napping.
I mean, this isn't the first attempt I've done. I've done quite many already.
Chief? Chief, can you hear me? At last! Are you alright?
Keys emote.
The others. The impact. There's nothing we can do.
I made a jackal
I
emote
detected
that
multiple
I
Covenant
haven't
dropships on approach. I recommend moving
put on
into
my
those
channel
hills.
yet.
If we're lucky, the Covenant will believe that everyone aboard this lifeboat died in the
Or
crash.
I don't know if I'm gonna put it. I can put it as a tier 2. I guess. I don't think jackals in like Halo 3 are that bad, honestly.
I'm reading a lifeboat
Like
beacon over the
they
next
really
hill.
aren't that bad in
Check to see
like
if there are
Halo
any
3.
survivors.
In this game they are really annoying because they just eat so many bullets sometimes. Okay, that works, I guess.
You fools! You'll kill us all!
Now, people will obviously say that sniper jackals are the worst type of a jackal, but I don't count sniper jackals really as jackals, because you could give the beam rifle to any enemy and they would be just as annoying. You know what I mean? You could have grunt snipers, it would be just as annoying. Like the fact that it's a jackal model doesn't really make it annoying. You can still kill them really easily. Like I would say that the shielded jackals like in this game are definitely more annoying because it's so hard to like get a knockback on them and then get a headshot. Hey, Jengoose with 39 months. Thanks a lot for that. 39 months, dude. I think jackals are, it's still good that, you know, they are in the game. So that it's not just grunts and elites.
Look, more lifeboats. They're coming in fast. If those lifeboats make it down, the Covenant are going to be right on top of them.
Bowhammer, we need you to disengage your Warthog. The Master Chief and I are going to see if we can save some soldiers. Roger, Cortana.
An interesting thing about jackals I noticed. I was making a jackal emote,
Roger, Bowhammer.
and I was looking at different images of jackals. Like the way they look changes a lot between the games.
This cave is not
Like,
a
a
natural
lot.
formation. Someone built it, so it must lead somewhere.
Or, you know, they are still
It's like hacked into
recognizable.
the Covenant battle
Like,
network.
you can still say that they are the
Actually
same.
broadcasting tactical
species,
data on
probably.
unencrypted channels. We should show them who they're dealing with. Master Chief, I'm going to use your suit's transcom system
Like,
to monitor
CE
their
jackals
chatter.
are kinda... like, the heads are bigger, or they aren't as...
Nice one!
slim, maybe.
There's one.
And then Halo 2 jackals are like very lizard-like. Like the nose is like very skinny, and the skin tone is like very pale. And then from Halo 3, like 3 and Reach jackals are more like bird, like they look more like birds than lizards. And then I don't know what the fuck happened with Halo 4. They look like dinosaurs, I guess.
There's new traffic on the Covenant battle network. A lot more crew made it off the Autumn than I had predicted. The captain really gave them hell. If we can find Captain Keyes and the other survivors, we have a chance to coordinate an effective resistance.
The weird thing about the Halo 4 jackals is like the lower jaw is like bigger than the upper jaw. And they have like... They look like a freaking velociraptor or whatever.
Lifeboat detected. No sign of survivors. Maybe they took cover in that structure. Let's check it out. We should search the interior of those structures before we leave. We should search the interior of those structures before we leave. Survivors detected. Marines are concealed in those rocks.
Naughty Dog did Last of Us and the other PS4, I mean the Uncharted. And probably some others.
There are some Marines hiding in the hills above the structure.
Fall back and fire! Punch it! Nice shot!
What are you doing? We have to stay with the Marines.
This is Bullhammer. Cortana,
Why do they keep running for no reason, honestly?
We reached Bullhammer, but we were unable to save the Marines. We're going to try to find the final lifeboat now.
Die?!
That's the last of them. Roger that. I'm on my way.
New traffic on the Covenant BattleNet. I found Captain Keyes. He's being held on a Covenant cruiser, the Truth and Reconciliation, a ship I disabled before we abandoned the Autumn. The Truth and Reconciliation touched down on a desert plateau roughly 300 kilometers upspin. There's our ride. Get aboard and let's get out of here.
Welcome aboard, Master.
Only losing 15 seconds this time.
The enemy has captured Captain Keyes and are holding him aboard one of their cruisers, the Truth and Reconciliation. The ship is currently holding position approximately 300 meters above the other end of this plateau.
So how do we get inside the ship if it's in the air? The Corps issued me a rifle, not wings.
There's a gravity lift that ferries troops and supplies between the ship and the surface. That's our ticket in.
Once we get inside the ship, I should be able to lock on to the tracking signal from Captain Keyes' neural implants.
Hit 'em, Marines! Go, go, go! The Corps ain't paying us by the hour!
Stick to the higher ground to the right. We should be able to recon the Covenant position without being spotted. I've detected Covenant stationary guns near the next pass. I recommend using your sniper rifle to take out the gunners while I call for Marine support.
Covenant forces detected up ahead. The path up on the left should let us sneak up around. Cortana to Echo 419, requesting reinforcements at our position. Roger, Cortana to Echo 419 on approach. Alert! Covenant dropships are inbound.
Oh, get out of here, stupid Bungie.
See that? Next time I'll let you guys know. Bastard! Alright.
Yeah, that's still fine.
Let me get that for you.
This area is clear. No hostiles present. Marines! Secure the grav lid to prepare for boarding. Yes, sir!
We're in. I've got a good lock on the Captain's CNI transponder. No Covenant defenses detected.
What? There's no Covenant here. Think maybe nobody's home. Over there! It's
We should head back to the shuttle bay and call for evac.
Are you blind?
None of the Marys are following me again. Like, why are they so slow? I just don't get it. Dude, 1 second of gold. Dude, imagine if I didn't have to wait for the Marines for like over 5 seconds. And they instead they just followed me like they're supposed to.
The Covenant believe that what they call the Silent Cartographer is somewhere under this island. The Cartographer is a map room that will lead us to Halo's control center. The island has multiple structures and installations. One of them contains the map room.
That's like perfectly on par with PB, pretty much.
Go, go, go!
Do I die more the grunts, illy, jackals, brutes? Well, not in this game. Brutes, I mean. And I don't know if there's a specific enemy type that kills me more than another, really. It's very level dependent. Not so much enemy dependent.
It looks like there is a path into the interior of the island. There, in the cliff wall. I'll bet the Silent Cartographer is somewhere inside that facility. The Covenant are putting up a real fight. The Cartographer must be here. Don't let them lock the doors.
But the elite dodged the wrong way. So weird. He dodged the other way. To the left. What the hell is that about?
Interesting. I underestimated the Covenant's understanding of Halo's subsystems. They've locked the doors, and we don't have enough firepower to get through them.
Cortana to Keys.
Go ahead, Cortana. Have you found the control center?
Negative, Captain. The Covenant have impeded our progress.
That elite's supposed to
disable this
die
installation security system.
more often than he does.
Cortana to Echo 419. The Chief and I are topside, requesting pickup.
I feel like that elite never dies anymore.
Objective. I may be out of contact when we get there.
Like he's supposed
Here
to.
are your orders. I want you to use any means necessary to force your way into the facility and find Halo's control center. We have to get to the center before the Covenant. Failure is not an option.
that's still good. Trigger gifted another sub today. Thanks a lot for the gift sub.
This is as far as I can go.
Roger that. We'll be able to find our way to the control center from here.
Good luck. Full hammer out.
Why did I lose so much health? Crazy.
Interesting. The weather patterns here seem natural, not artificial. I wonder if the ring's environment systems are malfunctioning, or if the designers wanted the installation to have inclement weather.
This is Fire Team Zulu requesting immediate assistance from any UNSC forces. Does anyone copy? Over.
I didn't think there were any human forces left on this part of the ring.
Cortana to Fire Team Zulu. I read you. Fire Team Zulu, this is Cortana. Hold position. We're on our way.
Roger that. Make it quick.
No, I don't need health for anything on this level anymore. So as long as there's a projectile in the air, game's not gonna give me the checkpoint it's trying to give me right now. Yo, Rabbi with some gift subs. 5 gift subs, thanks a lot for that. Very much appreciated.
Transmission from the
captain's dropship was from this area. That was over 12 hours ago. When you locate Captain Keyes, radio in, and I'll come pick you up.
You're not supposed to shoot me like that. Took a little more damage there than usual. Went down to 4 bars. Plasma pistol's better than nothing. I was still hoping for a rifle. The only plasma rifle was behind me. That's kinda sucks. There was actually a rifle right there, I just couldn't get it. Well, it's whatever when you're a fucking god gamer. This has to be like one of the best runs I've ever done. Like best starts to a run. You know, I've always had kind of the mindset that if I can get to library without making any mistakes,
I appreciate it very much.
It's always good. So it's like not a big deal if something goes wrong on library. You know, I've gotten this far without messing anything up too bad. Yo, Yanisin, thanks for the donation. Appreciate that very much.
These sentinels will supplement your combat systems, but I suggest you upgrade to at least a Class 12 combat skin. Your current model only scans as a Class 2, which is ill-suited for this kind of work.
Let's see. Yeah, best split times. Indeed, I am ahead of my best split time. AKA, this is the new best split time for Guilty Spark.
Flood activity has caused a failure in a drone control subsystem.
It might still be worse than what I've gotten on Halo PC, to be fair. Like, I'm not sure exactly, but still probably worse than what I've gotten on Halo PC. Like, I know that this TNR split is definitely not my best split. No. No, it's not different. Like that much different. Did I get the skip there? I'm not sure. Yes, I did. One thing I noticed about my PB is that my PB actually loses like 20 seconds at the light. You know, the 90-second door. Like, I was surprised it was that much time. Of course, then it gains back like 30 seconds at the last door. So. And it has second try dark door, I think. That is so fucking stupid. One popcorn. Really couldn't avoid it.
conjecture that the other species currently on the installation is responsible for releasing the flock. They seem most persistent in their attempts to access restricted areas. The energy barrier surrounding the index will deactivate when we reach the ground floor. You may now retrieve the index. Protocol requires that I take possession of the index for transport. Your organic form renders you vulnerable to infection. The index must not fall
I
into
will
the
not
hands of the flood before we
slow
reach the
down
control
on
room
this
and
TV.
activate the installation. The flood is spreading. We must hurry.
Look out! We can't let the monitor activate Halo. We have to stop him. We have to destroy Halo. According to my analysis of the available data, I believe the best course of action is somewhat risky. An explosion of sufficient size will help destabilize the ring, and will cut through a number of primary systems. We need to trigger a detonation on a large scale, however. A starship's fusion reactors going critical would do the job. I'm going to search what's left of the Covenant BattleNet and see if I can locate the Pillar of Autumn's crash site. If the ship's fusion reactors are still relatively intact, we can use them to destroy Halo. I haven't located the crash site yet, but we need to buy some time, in case the Monitor or his Sentinels find a way to activate Halo's final weapon without the index. Point marks our target. The machinery in these canyons are Halo's primary firing mechanisms. They consist of 3 phase pulse generators that amplify Halo's signal and allow it to fire deep into space. The power levels are enormous. I can't even begin to calculate the pulse's range. So, if we damage or destroy these generators, the Monitor will need to repair them before Halo can be used. That should buy us some time. Objective accomplished. The pulse generator has overloaded. Scanning. The generator's central core is offline. Well done. I'm marking the location of the nearest pulse generator with a nav point. We need to move in and neutralize the device. The pulse generator is located in the adjacent canyon. Move out and I'll mark the target with a nav point when we get closer. Wait, we should commandeer one of those banshees. We'll need it to reach the pulse generator in time. Head through that door. That's the way to the next canyon. That did it. The pulse generator overloaded. One more to go. I've located the Pillar of Autumn. She put down 1,200 kilometers upspin. Energy readings show her fusion reactors are still powered up. The systems on the Pillar of Autumn have fail-safes even I can't override without authorization from the captain. We'll need to find him, or his neural implants, to start the fusion core detonation. One target remaining. Let's take care of the final pulse generator.
You know, this has been pretty good so far.
That tunnel leads to the next section of canyon. The final pulse generator we need to destroy is through there.
Okay. I probably shouldn't do that. Ever. Where I just fly straight in. You will get chased. Now I'm just dead. I'm never gonna do that again, no matter how desperate I am. For time save, it's not worth. You just fly straight into the cave. If a Banshee starts chasing you into the tunnel, like, you can't, like, do anything about it anymore. Like, you will take a shitload of damage. Of course, I can get lucky here and not get shot, even at 1 bar, like... There I got just lucky enough not to get hit. A gold TB. At least, if nothing else.
Final target neutralized. Let's get out of here.
Don't be a fool. Leave me.
Captain? Captain? I've lost it.
Yeah, so I
No
don't
human
die
life signs
here
detected. The captain,
on
he's one of
keys,
them.
like, and
We can't let the flood get off this ring. You know what he'd expect.
if Mo is standard, like I'll
What
PB
he'd
with
want
this.
us to do.
Like if nothing goes wrong from this point on, I'll definitely PB with this. No question about that.
It's done. I have the code. We should go. We need to get back to the Pillar of Autumn. Let's go back to the shuttle bay and find a ride. Perfect. Grab one of the escort banshees and we'll use it to return to the Pillar of Autumn.
I'm not gonna take more any, like, cautiously. I'm gonna try to maximize. I'm not gonna take 2-second PBs. This run should have been so much more than this. I'm gonna try to just totally maximize this more.
We need to get to the bridge. From there, we can use the captain's neural implants to initiate an overload of the ship's fusion engines. The explosion should damage enough systems below it to destroy the ring.
What the hell?
We'll see if the lack of shotgun is a problem here. Like it is.
Engine room located. We're here. Alert! The monitor has disabled all command access. We can't restart the countdown. The only remaining option is to detonate the ship's fusion reactors. That should do enough damage to destroy Halo. Don't worry, I have access to all of the reactor schematics and procedures. I'll walk you through it. First, we need to pull back the exhaust couplings. That will expose a shaft that leads to the primary fusion drive. Good! Step 1 complete. We have a straight shot into the fusion reactor. We need a catalyst explosion to destabilize the magnetic containment field surrounding the fusion
Thanks,
cell.
Flood, for the boost.
Use
Appreciate it.
explosive. I recommend a grenade or rocket. If you run out of explosives, there is an armory station located near the engine room's entrance. Analyzing. Fusion reactor number 1 destabilizing. Use explosives on the other 3 reactors. That should be enough to trigger a wildcat explosion of the engines.
Cortana to Echo 419. Come in, Echo 419.
Roger, Cortana.
Hey Marcus, thanks for the sub.
The Pillar of
Appreciate it.
Autumn's engines are going critical, Foehammer. Request immediate extraction. Approach the crash site and be ready to pick us up at external access junction 4C as soon as you get my signal.
Affirmative. Echo 419 going on station. Echo 419 to Cortana. Things are getting noisy down there. Everything okay?
Negative, negative. We have a Wildcat destabilization of the ship's fusion core. The engines must have sustained more damage than we thought.
Analyzing. We have 5 minutes before the fusion drives detonate. We need to evac now. Activating final countdown timer. When it reaches 0, the engines will detonate. The explosion will generate a temperature of almost 100 million degrees. Don't be here when it blows.
What the hell?
Joe, thanks for the bits, appreciate it very much. I'm still concerned about the frame drops. How they can definitely ruin this still. It's something that I find really hard to like deal with. Like, how am I supposed to turn while the game is like going apeshit with the frames?
Wait, stop! This is where Foehammer
Yo,
is coming to
Firestorm,
pick us up.
thanks for the
Hold
18
position
months.
here.
Cortana to Echo 4...
Echo 419! She's gone.
She's
Calculating
gone.
alternate escape route. Ship's inventory shows one longsword fighter is still docked in Launch Bay 7. If we move now, we can make it. Up ahead, there's a gap in the trench. At top speed, we should be able to clear it.
Okay, that's fine at least. And we'll see the barrels.
He never had the makings of a varsity athlete.
That's the ship. Move!
Yep.
We need to get aboard now!
There you have it. Frame drops completely ruined it. Again. That's new. And I still gold it, okay. What a fucking joke of a game, seriously.
We're cutting it close.
A good time, but like, again, I cannot, like, take this seriously sometimes. Cannot take it seriously sometimes.
What the hell? What the hell?
Okay, that's like a 14-second PB.
Rock on garish.
This is it, baby.
I still don't know how to deal with the frame drops for barrels. It's so annoying. Like, I'm supposed to turn for the barrels, and the game drops to like 1 FPS. Literally at the same time when I'm supposed to turn for the barrels. Like, how do I deal with that?
What the hell?
Shut them down. We'll need them later.
But that's a pretty good time though, like, obviously. Few gold splits is very nice.
What the hell?
Like that ending was pretty much what I wanted it to be, you know, if you don't count the like very last 20 seconds. Like that Mo was very good. That TB was
Scanning.
definitely good for a full game TB. Ease was
Just dust and
faultless.
echoes. We're all that's left. We did what we had to do for Earth.
Honestly, wait,
An entire Covenant armada.
I don't remember
obliterated,
exactly
and
if
the
I
flood.
made any mistakes here
We had no
along the way.
choice.
I don't think so, really.
Halo. It's finished.
Another great PB. Glad I could be here for this, Tilda.
This, I don't know, this might be the best run I've ever done.